Hi guys, welcome. If you're new here, my name's Nikki. I'm a beekeeper and I make beekeeping related videos. If that's something you're interested in, hit the subscribe button. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back and listening to what I have to say. I really appreciate it. So as you can see, I'm not on the bee yard. I wanted to make a video that doesn't require me to be there. So I get a ton of questions via social media and through my website about beekeeping. So I thought I would do a separate section of videos or playlist of videos that are just Q&A type videos that are really quick and they answer these questions. So the question I want to be answering today is, should you use smoke on your bees? Now, I will preface this by saying that this is my opinion and my opinion only, and this is based on my own personal experience. You will find beekeepers who do not use smoke on their bees, and that's absolutely okay as well. So if you aren't familiar with beekeeping, I think there's a common misconception out in the community that when we as beekeepers smoke our bees, that it has some type of sedating effect on them, and it does not. So let's talk about what smoke does to the bees and then why I think it's important that we use it. So probably the biggest thing that smoke does for us is it masks pheromones. So bees use pheromones to communicate. And one of those pheromones is the alarm pheromone. So when you as a beekeeper get into your hive, some of those bees are going to set off an alarm pheromone to let the other bees know that there's an intruder in the hive and they're going to be on alert. Using smoke is a way to stop that pheromone from being transmitted and your bees not being able to communicate that. So that's probably one of the most important things that smoke is going to do during your hive inspection. The next thing that it's going to do is bees respond to smoke exactly how we respond to smoke, and that is we would just try to get away from it. So when you're doing your hive inspections, you can use the smoke to move the bees where you want them to go, whether you're moving them into a hive, out of a hive, or just down into the hive so that you can have better access to the frames that you're going to look at through your hive inspection. The next thing that smoke does to your bees is it signals, just like it would with us. If we smell smoke, we are going to go looking for a fire or assume that there is a fire somewhere. So that smoke is a signal to your bees that there is a fire, and they will prepare for that. And one of the things they do to prepare for that is they will go into the hive and they will engorge themselves with honey because they're anticipating needing to relocate because of this fire. And when they're doing that, they are busy. They are busy doing that, and they are allowing you to do your hive inspection. Those are essentially what happens or what the effect that smoke has on your bees. So if you've never done it before, you're probably wondering, is it safe? And the answer is, if you do it correctly, yes, it's safe. And by correctly, I mean that you want to make sure in your smoker that you're using an organic material that's not going to be harmful, and you want to produce a smoke in your smoker that is cool, white smoke that's not going to hurt them. And if you're interested in seeing how to light a bee smoker or what to use, I will link a video down in the description below that goes over how to light your smoker. So if you're using the appropriate materials, fuel sources, and you are getting the correct type of producing the right amount of smoke and type of smoke, then no, it's not going to be harmful to your bees. Now, can you do hive inspections without them? Absolutely. I have some hives that are very gentle and I don't need to use smoke at all, or maybe after the initial kind of smoke at the entrance, I don't really need it. So you are going to have hives that you really aren't going to need to use smoke during your inspections. An alternative to smoke is sugar syrup. If you want to, you can use just a 1-to-1 sugar syrup in a regular spray bottle and mist that on your bees. What that does is that does coat the bees and prevents them from flying around during your inspection. So that helps a little bit. It does not really mask pheromones, or it does not mask pheromones, and it does not keep the bees from moving up onto the frames. So there is a little bit of difference in using the sugar syrup versus the smoke, but it can be effective as well as a tool during your hive inspections. Why do I think that smoke is important? So for me, smoke is a way to keep not only myself safe, again, we're masking that pheromone, so it's less likely that I'm going to get stung It's less likely that I'm going to upset a large amount of bees in the process, but it's going to keep them safer. So if I can move bees out of the way and get my frames in and out of that hive without squishing anybody, that's going to be a better inspection in my opinion. So I do think that smoke makes for a safer inspection for not only the bees but the beekeeper as well. So that is just in a nutshell why I think that beekeepers should use smoke on their hives. If you guys have any questions or you want to see a specific Q&A video, leave them down in the comment section below, or I've linked all of my contact information down in the description. You can send them there as well. If you found this video helpful, give it a like. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have a great day.